So a post on Instagram was circulating where it accused the superintendent at the Tower Street Adult Correctional Center, aka GP, of essentially badmining Kartel. Basically, Kartel was put under 23-hour lockdown, which I guess is solitary, in a poorly ventilated cell. Something that would affect Vybz' health as he has been dealing with some medical issues for some years now. Something his family has echoed, saying that the heat and the poor ventilation could have worsened his health. So the post goes on to say that a cell phone was found on Kartel's block, and because it was Kartel, because he's I guess the famous name on the block, them lock him down for it. So he got punished while others didn't. The reason for that being that the superintendent carry feelings for Kartel. What kind of feelings? Possibly jealousy, as maybe the soup think Kartel think him better than everybody, or at least certainly the soup himself. So when I first read this, I didn't know what to make of it. I didn't know whether it was true or not. But would I be surprised if it was? Not really. Enough time people who feel them have a little power treat others poorly, Them tend to abuse it for some reason. And then, not to mention, is Jamaican prisons we're talking about here. First of all, prisoners in general are often treated as second-class human, if even human at all. More time they're treated like animals. So you can imagine Jamaican prisons that often look popped down and that are overrun. I mean, some of them look like they've never been upgraded since the English ran Jamaica back in the slavery days. The conditions of Jamaican prisons are shameful and inhumane. I'm sure many prisoners have suffered from physical and mental health issues because of it. Anyhow, back to Kartel. Basically, because the post has been doing rounds and it's been getting a lot of media attention, the Department of Corrections came out and said them never put Kartel on lockdown, and that he was found with 2 cell phones. You believe them? They admit that his movement was restricted pending investigation, but them say that he's in his usual cell and that he didn't complain about any kind of health issues. So, who telling the truth here? Is it the post that's telling the truth? Or is it the Department of Correctional Services? To me, as always, there's 2 sides to a story, and so because of that, if it no go so, it near go so. I think Kartel did have the cell phones on him, but I think they also put him under the 23-hour lockdown. A lot of things in Jamaica aren't transparent. We would hope that the people them in power would be truthful. After all, the authorities never lied to us yet, right? Anyhow, hopefully as a human being, forget whether, you think him did actually kill nobody, or whether you think he is a murderer. As a human being, nobody should go through them prison conditions there. Nobody. And so, hopefully on a human level, he's at least getting better care. Hopefully he's being treated properly. I'm not saying that he should be treated better than any other inmate, but he should still be treated fairly and with respect. He's still a human being. And so I hope that, the Department of Corrections is telling the truth, but again, it's government. And government, boy. Anyhow, we'll see how this plays out still, but other than that, we move.